Field of 11, picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and pacing. Lou's World is hustling forward, so to control the Piper, and from the center, Captain Luke. From the extreme outside, Storm Shadow. Storm's on out of there and is pointed to the top. Storm Shadow going after the lead from Captain Luke. Then it's Control the Piper. Getting away in fourth is Remember the Alamo from Lou's World. On the outside is Nijinsky. Then we'll go back to Strapper Hanover, who will be followed by Calico Jack Hanover. On that one's back will be Fast Louie, and your final pair, Best Night Ever and Always a Thrill. 27-2 the opening quarter. So this field of 11 moves into the backstretch, and they follow the post 10 starter, Storm Shadow. Captain Luke stalks from in second. 2 lengths back to Control the Piper in third. Remember the Alamo getting his cue now from in fourth, and here he comes with a quick attack on the lead. So it's Remember the Alamo on the outside, up after Storm Shadow. Captain Luke now third. Control the Piper is fourth. Nijinsky looks to advance on the outside into fifth. At the rails, Lou's World. On cover, Calico Jack Hanover, to be followed then by Fast Louie. At the inside is Strapper Hanover, going back to Best Night Ever, and last is Always a Thrill. The half was 56-2, and it's Remember the Alamo who does lead it. Storm Shadow's now in second. Captain Luke is third, will stay in. Moving to the outside was Control the Piper, getting out in front of Nijinsky, who is in fifth. At the rail is Lou's World. Stacked up there will be Calico Jack Hanover. To the inside, Strapper Hanover, then Fast Louie, Best Night Ever, and last is Always a Thrill. Three-quarter time, 124 flat, 27-3 in the third quarter. It's Remember the Alamo who will look to fight them off. Storm Shadow now starting to angle out. Here comes Captain Luke. Surging on the outside is Nijinsky. Up the inside is Lou's World. 16th to go. Remember the Alamo leads it by a length. Looking to come on now is Captain Luke. Captain Luke coming, looking for the upset. Remember the Alamo, Captain Luke. Remember the Alamo holds on. Captain Luke was second. Nijinsky was third, and Storm Shadow fourth. 151 flat.
Our hunch bet for the night tonight gave it his all. Captain Luke finishing second for the birthday boy, our producer here, Luke Van Belkom. But the winner, Remember the Alamo. How about this for Phil Houdon? He's got to be so pleased with this horse tonight.
Well, for sure, too. And I mean, you know, he had one other opportunity to drive him, and he was bet right.
The inside is Lou's World, 16th to go. Remember the Alamo leads it by a length. Looking to come on now is Captain Luke. Captain Luke coming, looking for the upset. Remember the Alamo, Captain Luke. Remember the Alamo holds on. Captain Luke was second. Nijinsky was third, and Storm Shadow fourth. 151 flat.
Here in a happy winner's circle after Remember the Alamo captures this division of the Champlain Stakes in 151. I'm here with the winning driver, Phil Houdon. You know, Phil, how good was it to pick up this drive tonight?
It was great to pick up both those drives. I got a call by Doug. He said, "You want to drive those two you drove a couple weeks ago?" I said, "Absolutely."
You know, the first time you got to drive this guy in the Dreammaker final, unfortunately 2 broken hopples. How good was it? How did you feel out there being at his best tonight?
Oh, he was good. He kind of green on the front too. Last time I was way too far back too. That didn't help. But today we put him in play. He's still green, but he's got a lot to go.
Top of the lane, you have Sylvan sitting on your back. You have a couple colts charging hard. What were your thoughts?
He still felt pretty good, and I didn't pop the plugs. Once I popped them, he kind of went on a bit, and then he still had. He was. I think he would have fought more if another one got right close. He was good.
Now, who are these 2 young ladies beside you?
That's my daughter Delaney and Jody's daughter Sierra. Yeah, they brought some luck, and so did the other girls, Jen and.
Proud of Dad?
Yeah.
Thanks, Phil. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Remember the Alamo, Phil Houdon, get it done in this division of the Champlain Stakes.
Thanks.